Here we are for another edition of Just Yay Man. What is that? 12/06/34, 2019, January 31st, 1506. See, it's backwards. Everything's backwards on camera. We just got done uploading the Scoopter Boopter edition. Now we're ready for the plasma fate. Turn her down a little bit. Saw Stevie's latest legacy amplifier video. Brother was so titillated that he could get 9 different sounds out of his amp. With the synchronicity system. With his delay. Brother was titillated, I tell you. And he had audience members at the window looking in like... And they could have actually been having guitars in their hands sitting in the room just playing. What the hell was with the fixation or the taxation? What the hell was with the taxation? For some reason, people are just enamored with people that are famous. I guess that would be the inner child, longing to be loved, longing to express oneself. So we were doing yesterday. This is all just improvising. Wonderful ideas. Saw Tony's McAlpine today, and Loomis showed up at his side. Our God River, what the fuck you call him? Tony, almost as tall as Loomis. And there was 1,000 notes an hour. Although McAlpine had a few slow ones in there. But when Loomis showed up on the scene, it was... Although he threw a few short ones in there. I'm not making fun of it. I'm just saying that's the facts. The brother was shredding. What, did you think I was putting him down? Shame on you. I have to give you my new hand signal. They was playing something called Square Circle. And Tony had a female shredder. And she was, woo, dressed up for the shred. I noticed Steve has that in the muscle memory, man. Some type of. Who knows if the brother trained himself just to do that to make himself look different than the rest of the people, or whether it's just part of him. Maybe he has that compulsive neurotic jerk. You never know what he's really like behind closed doors. Maybe he has that neurotic compulsive jerk to him. And when he's up front and everybody, he seems like the coolest dude in the world. I guess you really never really know unless his wife was to be interviewed with pure honesty. Of course, don't we all have the inner jerk within us? The inner child, just a little swamp guy, this tiny little swamp thing in there. We just tend to get jerky, don't we? And then we think on it, and we think, if we're mature, we think on it, and we think, well, shit. Little swamp guy got me again. I noticed something going on with these famous, I'm a heavy metal guitarist, so we'll just stick with the famous metal guitarists. I noticed that every time they're doing interviews and playing, all their stuff is being played perfectly. It's like they're on guard as to not have a sour note. And I think to myself, something doesn't seem normal here. Because playing messy is half the equation, folks. I'm at the opinion of this way, or get rid of love, replace it with love. I'm at this opinion. Sometimes I feel like, sometimes all the notes pop out, and sometimes they don't. And I've learned to get used to both worlds. Sometimes I'm just tired. Sometimes I'm just bored. All kinds of different reasons. And, and a lot of time, I've just learned to get myself used to not impressing anybody. And so sometimes I just go out of my way on purpose, just to look as unimpressive as I possibly could be. And I think most of the time when all the messy playing is because I think it has something to do with heating the body up. They call this cold start. I've never been into that cold start. Some people call it warm-up exercises. But I have noticed that once the muscles get warmed up, oh man, the playing becomes more flexible and accurate. And the more I'm playing, the more it's harder to put the guitar down. And I'm playing for like fucking long time. And next thing you know, everything's worn out. But most of the reason why most musicians are so perfect-minded oriented is because of this money world we live in. Temporal night money world, folks. Temporal. No, I said to myself as I was watching the Square Circle video with Tony McAlpine and Jeff Loomis, and I could tell that Jeff was following Tony. Tony would play something, and then Jeff would look to match it. And I said, isn't that just a phenomenon? For some reason, players like to follow each other. And I'm not putting it down. I'm just saying sometimes we're in the mood to follow one another, right? But I've seen it more so happen rather than, people just. I envisioned myself. I said, well, shit, if I was up there, man, I'd be playing this note here, that note there, that note there. That I might just strum a chord and just look around the room, do this. I'm just saying, these are thoughts that go through the brain. I'm not saying it's actually going to happen, and it might happen, and I'd kind of like to make it happen. It's just a thought. It's a harmless little thought. It's not like I was wishing to put a knife through someone. Of course, then again, how is knife defined or refined? What's your dictionary on what a knife is? Everybody thinks just because they say they want to put a knife into somebody, they think automatically that it's a kitchen knife and it means murder. You see how boxed in all everyone's thinking is? And then they get offended, they get all embarrassed, they get put off, on guard. I'm telling you, folks, this is the temporal night order, the payment system. That's kind of got us, the inner child, scared. The inner little swamp thing. I was watching Weird Al Yankovic because they had that metal show guy. He was like, that metal show guy, whatever the fuck his name is. And if you think the tone that I used was insulting to the metal guy, well, think again. I mean, if you think so, then you think so. You're going to create your world. And that really doesn't matter what tone I use. I have to be honest with my consciousness because I live in the attractive law world, knowing that the things that I say with intention, I know for a God River fact or goddamn fact, things attract back to me because of the vibration I put out. So I'm very careful. But at the same time, I realize too, I can be passionate. And it might seem like that I'm putting somebody down to you. Oh, but it's just both sides of the fence, folks. Sometimes I say stuff on purpose like that. Is to test you. And to test myself, or for whatever. There doesn't even have to be a fucking reason. Doesn't even have to be a fucking reason at all. How amazing is that? Imagine that, having to go through life where you don't have to explain yourself to nobody. Imagine that. Oh, fuck, what a world it would be. I was watching Weird Al Yankovic, and that metal show guy, take two.